Hello, everybody. This is Kimchi Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about be ridiculed first, and then you can be rich later. Let's begin. Crypto plunges as Trump tariff medicine brutalizes global stock markets. Crypto sell-off worsens, as you know, with XRP, Solana, Dogecoin. Every single major cryptocurrencies went below like more than 20%. Traders see more pain ahead of US market open. Bitcoin went below 75k and major tokens lost nearly 20%, including XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, which seem to be, prime blue chip altcoins. Every single crypto price declined a lot. So I bought some altcoins as well as Bitcoins, but ammunition is running out. Anyway, the market turmoil is attributed to macroeconomic uncertainties, aggressive liquidations, recent tariff measures by President Trump, prompting investors to seek safe havens. But even the price of gold is falling now. Sell now, think later. Stampede sends Bitcoin Ether tumbling alongside Asian markets. However, Kathy Wood's ARK buys over $13 million worth of Coinbase shares during market rout. She bought over 83,000 shares of Coinbase across multiple ETFs during the market downturn. She is a Wall Street veteran investor with more than 50-year-long experiences. For the dip, a lot of coins. Ethereum has dumped 46% since Eric Trump said it was a great time to buy. Eric Trump, the second son of Donald Trump, he is being ridiculed by many folks on Twitter now. Even MicroStrategy treads water on Bitcoin bet. Strategy's cushion is narrowing with an average Bitcoin cost basis of 76k. It almost barely touched. If the Bitcoin price declines by 9%, well, it can go underwater. As you know, Michael Saylor was ridiculed harshly by the folks, especially in 2022. A lot. They will go broke, they will go underwater, they will be margin called, etc. Point here is permabulls on Bitcoin, permabulls of Ethereum, they also didn't know the bottom. It's not about timing, folks, but it's about your conviction, whether it is solid enough on certain assets, especially you invested already. Markets in freefall. Is the credit market forcing the Fed's hand? The futures now price in up to 5 rate cuts in 2025 as investors bet on an aggressive policy pivot. Bitcoin S&P 500 futures are down over 5%, with the latter pushing toward its worst 3-day performance ever with total losses nearly 15%. Dramatic shift. 5 rate cuts this year in expectation for the Fed policy remains. Where there are two sides of this type of folks are traders or investors concerning the right tariff war. Tariff war, so people panic sold, versus 5 rate cuts coming this year more than expected, which is a good sign for liquidity, not only in the United States, but globally. We'll see what's going to happen, but temporarily speaking, market seems to be depending on this, and that is, will Trump tariffs stick long term? If so, a severe recession in the United States is impossible to avoid at this point. Agreed. If not, however, this is this could be a historic buying opportunity. Who knows the future? We don't know, and I cannot predict the future. But in the past, well, tariffs, the rate increased gradually in the first Trump administration. This time, tariff rates go from top to bottom, and this means something. In my personal opinion, tariffs rate will decrease as time goes by. I don't know when, I don't know how much, but I bet this will certainly happen because this you know, tariff boom continues before the Great Depression comes in. Mr. Trump shall be impeached. He is receiving lots of and lots of messages from Wall Street guys, big tech companies, even politicians, including Elon Musk. What if this continues, however? If you ask me, it doesn't matter too much because I didn't use leverage. I don't trade with borrowed money. I just invest just the amount of money that I can afford to lose. If you chose right coins, if you chose the prime coins, blue chip coins, do not lose faith, no matter what. Thank you for listening.